Module 5, Lab 2, Task 1, perform vulnerability analysis using OpenBOSS. All right, I'm already logged onto the Parrot security machine. We're going to navigate to the applications at the top of the desktop window. We're going to navigate to pen testing, vulnerability analysis, OpenBOSS Greenbone. We're going to start the Greenbone Vulnerability Manager service, and this will launch the OpenBOSS tool. All right, a terminal window appears. We're going to enter our root password. And after the tool initializes, we're going to launch a browser and navigate to HTTPS 127.0.0.1 on port 9392. All right, we're going to get a certificate error, so we're going to actually go to Advanced and accept the risk and continue. We're going to log in with a username of admin and a password of password and click the sign in button. All right, the OpenBOSS dashboard appears, as you can see on my desktop. I'm going to get a little bit more real estate. We're going to navigate to the Scans menu, Tasks from the menu bar. We're going to hover over the wand icon and click the Task Wizard button. Whoops. The Task Wizard window appears. We're going to enter the target IP address in the IP address or hostname field. In this case, it'll be 10.10.1.22. And click the Start Scan button. All right, the task appears under the Tasks section. OpenBOSS starts scanning the target IP address. And we're going to wait for the status to change from requested to done. Once it's completed, we'll click the Done button under the status column to view the vulnerabilities found in the target system. This scan will take approximately 20 minutes to complete, so we'll go ahead and pause the recording until it's finished. All right, the scan's completed, and again, we're going to click on the Done button. If you get logged out of your scan, just log back in with the credentials admin and password. All right, the Report Information tab appears. We're going to click on the Results tab to view the discovered vulnerabilities along with their severity and port numbers on which they're running. Now again, your lab results may differ from the screenshots when you perform this task. Hosts, ports, applications, operating systems, CVE identifiers, certificates, error messages, and user tags. All right, click on any vulnerability under the vulnerability column. In this case, we're using the Report Outdated End-of-Life Scan Engine environment, and detailed information regarding the selected vulnerability appears. Detection result, detection method, solution, and a bunch of links to external references. All right, similarly, you can click Other Discovered Vulnerabilities under the Report Results to view detailed information regarding the vulnerabilities in the target system. Next, go through the findings, including all high or critical vulnerabilities, and you manually use your skills to verify the vulnerability. The challenge with vulnerability scanners is they're quite limited. They work well for an internal or white box test only if the credentials are known. We're going to explore that now, so return to your OpenBOSS tool and set up for the same scan again, but this time you're going to turn the firewall on the Windows Server 2022 machine. So again, we'll go back to Scans and Tasks. Now we're going to click on the Windows Server 2022 box, and we're going to turn on the firewall. We're going to navigate to Control Panel. Let's do a search for firewall. Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. And we're going to turn the firewall on or off. Firewall on. The domain profile on for the private and on for the public. And apply. All right, the firewall is now enabled. By turning the firewall on, you're making it more difficult for the scanning tool to scan for vulnerabilities in the target system. All right, now back to the Parrot security machine. And again, perform steps 9 through 11 to create another task for the scanning system. Again, task wizard, 10.10.1.22, and start scan. And again, the scan will take about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. So we'll go ahead and pause the recording until the scan finishes. All right, so the second scan is completed. And again, we're going to click on the Done button for the most recent scan. The report information appears. We're going to click the Results tab again to view the discovered vulnerabilities along with their severity and port numbers as we did in the previous scan. Now again, the results might differ from the screenshots in your lab environment when you perform this task. But in this case, the scan results for the target machine before and after the firewall was enabled are the same, thereby indicating that the target system is vulnerable to attack even if the firewall is enabled. All right, so this concludes the demonstration of performing vulnerability analysis using OpenVAS. You can close all open windows and set your Server 2022 firewall settings back to the off state. And that completes our lab.